It's fucking Friday. So we moved. My girlfriend and I just got a new place. Our last place was kind of a piece of shit, in all honesty, like, pretty rough. But it was cheap, and that's what matters. There's like 3 main memorable moments from this place. So like the first thing that was like most memorable was this woman, she lived across from us and up. The first day that my girlfriend was moving in, she was watching from her window into the parking lot, just staring at him. Kind of fucking creepy, honestly. And she like mentioned it the next day when she yelled to my girlfriend and she's like, I saw you moved in yesterday, but like didn't offer to help. She just continued to watch. It was fucking weird. She came to be a main factor in this shithole of an apartment complex. There was another time when I could hear her screaming outside and she was like, sounded like she was dying, and she's like, help me, help me. I hear this and I like go outside to make sure she's okay, because like I hear screaming and she's kind of an older lady. I'm like, fuck, she's dying. The other lady who lived above us came out, saw her screaming, laying on the stairs, and went, could you keep it down? You're gonna wake the baby. That lady upstairs didn't have a baby. So I go out and I make sure that she's okay, and I'm like, oh my god, like, is there anything I can do to help? And she's like screaming, laying there, and she's like, my legs don't work. I haven't been downstairs in 2 years. I'm like, what? Like, how the fuck did you get down here? Anyway, I'm like, alright, like, whatever. And she's like, help me out the stairs, like, freaking out. I'm like, okay, shit, like, here, I gotta get you upstairs. So I, like, pick her up, and she just fucking collapses. And I was like, God, fucking damn it, like, help me out a little bit, you know? Trying to get her up the stairs 1 stair at a time. It's just not happening. From there, she decides, fuck it, I'm just gonna give up completely after 1 stair. What do? Like, god damn it, and I'm like trying to get her, and I'm like completely groping her, and I'm like, oh, this is so fucking weird, like, I don't know you, this is awkward, like, this feels wrong, but I'm like trying to help her up the stairs. The other neighbor comes out, and this guy was loud as shit too, and he just grabs her by the back of her pants and wedgies it, dude. Yanks her up the stairs with that, like, and she's like, I have hemorrhoids. I'm like, God, I'm learning way too much about this fucking lady. The next day, she was outside with a cane, and she was like telling the other neighbor, she's like, I'm walking to the store, do you need anything? I was like, I thought your legs didn't work. What the fuck did I help your ass up the stairs for? Come to find out, she was just drunk. So that was entertaining. Another memorable moment was Halloween, and Shay and I, my girlfriend, she was ready for trick-or-treaters. She was like, I'm living like in this new apartment, like I want trick-or-treaters, this will be fun, you know, like normal people. So we get all this candy, and we get a little candy bowl too, and we had 1 trick-or-treater that whole night. And what happened was, there's just this dad with this little girl, and he's walking to each door of the complex, and he doesn't knock on the door, he just screams, trick-or-treat, like as loud as he can until people open their doors. So anyway, I opened the door, and I got the bowl of candy. I'm like, sweet, like, hi guys, happy Halloween, and I give some candy to the little girl, right? The dad has a fucking bag as well, and he like holds it out because he wants candy. I was like, this bitch, the parents get to steal their candy from the kids. That's usually what happens. Not this shit. So I have to give him some candy, let alone to find out that they were the only trick-or-treaters of the night. I should have just given them the whole fucking bowl at that point. This apartment was cheap, so that's what made it worthwhile, but we got to play my favorite childhood game, gunshot or firework, every night. Like, it was kind of like in the hood. But I think the last, like, memorable moment from that place was my favorite. Same lady from the first story. She is screaming from her window, right? And she's always talking to everyone in the parking lot, never minding her own business, right? And like the last neighbor that I haven't mentioned is this guy across the hall. And this guy fucking hated the world. And he's out in the parking lot, and he's hanging out, and he's like bullshitting with like somebody else. And the lady upstairs starts yelling at the guy in the parking lot like, hey, hey, I love you still. And I'm like sitting in my car, and I was like, well, guess I'm gonna be late to work today. She goes on with the story, just fucking yelling at him in the parking lot like, I still love you. He just snaps. This guy's like, fuck you, bitch. And I was like, ooh. Like, she's just yelling shit, and he's just telling her to mind her own fucking business. She goes, Dale and I used to fuck. Everything about it was so fucking awkward. But hey, was cheap. If you like my videos, hit the like button, subscribe, share that shit. Or don't. I get it. I do. See you guys.